The crucial role of social comparison in shaping personality. We welcome this insightful exploration of the crucial role of social comparison in shaping personality. Social comparison, a process in which we evaluate ourselves against others, plays a significant role in our self-perception and identity formation, especially during childhood and adolescence. This video delves into how these comparisons impact our development and offers strategies to navigate them positively. From a young age, social comparison helps us understand our position within a group and grasp the social norms. We observe the achievements valued in our environment and strive to emulate them to gain recognition and approval. For instance, children might mimic their peers' behavior to fit in or earn praise from their teachers and parents. This behavior sets the foundation for how we perceive our worth and place in society. Parents play a fundamental role in this process by transmitting their personal worth values and criteria. The self-esteem map we inherit from our parents largely defines what we consider important and desirable, providing a framework for social comparison. For example, if a family highly values academic success, children might compare their grades to those of their peers to gauge their achievements. This framework shapes how we evaluate ourselves and accomplishments. Comparisons with peers in the school environment also significantly influence personality traits. As we interact with our classmates, we compare ourselves in terms of grades, social skills, popularity, and other valued aspects. These comparisons help us to understand our strengths and areas for improvement, shaping our identity and self-esteem. For instance, excelling in sports or academics compared to peers can boost confidence, while struggling may highlight areas needing development. During adolescence, the need for efficacy and achievement intensifies, leading to increased social comparisons. We strive to excel in areas we deem important for our identity and gain approval from our peers and society at large. For example, teenagers may compare their social status, academic achievements, or athletic prowess to fit in and stand out simultaneously. This quest for recognition and approval mirrors the approval-seeking behavior we exhibited in childhood with our parents. In both stages, social comparison helps us to define our place in the world and construct a positive self-image. For instance, a teenager may work hard to match a friend's academic performance to gain praise from teachers and parents, reinforcing a sense of competence and belonging. Social comparison can have both positive and negative consequences. On the positive side, this can motivate us to improve and achieve our goals. When we compare ourselves to people and consider role models, we can be inspired by their accomplishments and strive to reach a similar level of success. For example, seeing a peer excel in a particular skill can drive one to practice and enhance one's abilities in that area. However, social comparison can also lead to negative outcomes, particularly if it makes us feel inferior or inadequate. Constantly comparing ourselves to those perceived as superior can undermine self-esteem and generate feelings of envy, frustration, and discouragement. For instance, comparing oneself to a highly successful friend may lead to feelings of failure and low self-worth. It is crucial to understand that personal worth does not hinge solely on social comparison. Our value is not determined by being better or worse than the others in a specific area. Developing a solid and authentic identity based on our own values, interests, and aspirations is essential for true self-worth. For example, embracing unique talents and passions, regardless of how they compare to others, fosters a sense of authenticity and fulfillment. We must remember that social comparison is merely a tool for understanding our environment and ourselves, and not an end in itself. Constructively using it can help identify areas for growth without diminishing our inherent worth. For instance, instead of feeling inadequate when comparing oneself to others, we can use these comparisons to set personal goals and measure progress. Personality is a complex mosaic of multiple achievements and anti-achievements that make us unique. We should not limit ourselves to a single dimension or the aspect of who we are. Social comparison can help us identify areas that we want to improve, but it should not define our personal worth. For example, recognizing that we have strengths in some areas and weaknesses in others helps to create a balanced and nuanced self-view. By viewing personality as a multifaceted construct, we can appreciate the diversity and complexity that makes each person unique. This perspective allows us to embrace individuality and value the diverse qualities that contribute to our identity. For instance, understanding that both our successes and failures shape who we are encouraging is a more compassionate and accepting self-view. In conclusion, social comparison plays a crucial role in shaping personality, especially during the formative years. This helps us understand our place in the world and guides our personal development. However, it is essential to use social comparison constructively, focusing on self-improvement rather than self-judgment. By developing a solid and authentic identity based on our values and aspirations, we can positively navigate social comparisons and build a stronger sense of self. Remember, the darkest night brings the brightest dawn. When all feels lost, it's your turning point. Keep pushing forward. If you found this video useful, please share it, subscribe, and leave your thoughts on topics in the comments. See you next time.